Hammers up, everyone. Towley here. Star Wars, The Old Republic. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, anyway. I've been playing this game on and off for the past month or so. They announced Legacy of the Sith, the new expansion coming out in December to celebrate the 10th anniversary. It's crazy, man. Can you believe it's been 10 years since we started, playing this game? All that PvP, the Ruined versus Dara McTire. And, I've played on and off. Every time there's a new expansion, I've leveled the max, but I never really did the end game content. I've done some of like the hard mode or nightmare mode dungeons or whatnot, but nothing really crazy like we were doing when it first launched. Now, here I'm leveling my Assassin Darkness tank. Now, Darkness, the tables have turned. I love it. I actually like the tank a lot. It kind of reminds me of a paladin in WoW. A lot of like absorption, shield rating. And I've been having a lot of fun with it, man. Like it's kind of crazy how 10 years later, the story mode of this game still just shines out of all the MMORPGs out there. Now you have like Final Fantasy out there, right? Which is pretty much very deep, right? Lots of dialogue, every cutscene, very minimal battle in between like the dialogue and the cutscenes. And Star Wars is kind of the same, except you get to do some story flashpoints, like you get to do dungeons in Final Fantasy 14. But I've been having so much fun just playing Star Wars again and leveling a new tank and just revisiting the story, making different choices. And I think that's what really made Star Wars stand out from other games. And especially if you compare this story-wise to Final Fantasy, this game, you make like all the choices, like your character is like the center of the galaxy. And I've always loved that about this game, is that I could either be like a piece of shit, or I could be like a really good guy, or I could just kill everyone I see no matter what the story choices are, or I could do like a mix of both and kind of just balance the scales of being light and dark. And it just, I don't know, it's just been a really wholesome experience the last week, just diving back in, opening crates on the Galactic Network, and just kind of showing the game again to people. And it's crazy how many people still have not played Star Wars and not done the story. Like the story from like 1 to 50 is without a doubt one of the best there is out there. I think there's 8 of them total, if I'm not mistaken. And with Legacy of the Sith, they're doing some crazy shit. They're changing some of the tech in the game, the UI. They're launching Wither Raid and a dungeon, which is like kind of rare nowadays for Star Wars. So that's something to look forward to in December during their 10th anniversary. But yeah, this chunker type 4, I always go that way, and hopefully we get this guy to max level pretty soon. I just want to make a video just letting people know that, hey, this game still exists. Now there's only 5 servers left in Star Wars. They merged a lot of servers, so people go and look at it and say, oh, dead game is dead, right? This is a dead game. What the hell? But in reality, 5 servers with about probably between 20,000 plus people playing, probably more, because Steam stats don't really tell it all. Steam just kind of came out recently in the most recent years for Star Wars. People still use the OG launcher, at least most of the old school people that I know. And it's been doing pretty well. Like at night, the Imperial fleet and even the Republic fleets, they're goddamn packed. And I'm on Satele Shan, and there's people everywhere dancing, little RP like Goldshire RP stuff going on by the cantinas. It's kind of gnarly, but the whole game revolves around it's a story-based MMORPG, but the end game content is there. If you so wish to tackle it. Now, people always asking, is it still free to play? Do you have to sub to it? And the question is, that's your question. Let me give you the answer. Sorry, I woke up. No G Fuel yet. By the way, 10% off Kotal, sometimes 30% off Kotal. Thank you, gfuel.com. Okay, bye. I'm gonna reference the SWTORista, great content creator who puts out just like an endless amount of content for SWTOR. And I'll put the link in my description below. Let me X this up for you guys. And basically goes through the differences between what you can and can't do, right? You have like free to play, subscriber preferred, low level, high level. I didn't even know that there was like a preferred where you could either pay $5 by subscribing or buying some cartel coins. I didn't even know that existed. But if I scroll down, there are content restrictions, right? Like the free to play hasn't really changed that much. obviously that more content has come along. So if you look at this chart here, you see free to play, preferred subscriber. Now there's some things that you can't do. So if you guys out there just wanted to play the game and do the story, which is what the game was made for, I mean, and we're talking, fully voiced over. You make the choices. You plan out your destiny. That's all yes, up until pretty much Shadow of Revan. Once you're done up to Shadow of Revan, at that point, you cannot continue past that. But all you have to do to access every single expansion up to current is just sub once. Once you sub once, you unlock all the expansions. Even if you sub a month later, unsub the next day, you still have for that month unlocked everything and forever after that. Now you go back to the free to play stuff though, so don't get it twisted. So like for PvP, you can only do 10 PvP matches per week per character if you're on free to play or preferred. Rank PvP, you can't even do that. Space missions 10 per week. You can't even raid. There's no operation. So if you've done all this and you decide, okay, I want to get into the end game, then you're probably going to want to invest into the game, right? You're going to want to sub so you can actually access the 8-man and 16-man end game content. End game gearing, no. Preferred is limited. And then convenience is the big one, right? Because you get 20% faster EXP after level 20. And then normal for preferred and free to play. You have credit caps on free to play, obviously not on subscriber, 4 billion. It's a lot of stuff. You're limited on crew skills, crafting queue, character slots, GTN slots, it's Galactic Network. Personal bank, no. Legacy bank, yes, across the board. No guild bank. I think there's also, you can only like talk to people, right? There's like a little, there's just a lot of stuff that you don't even get rested experience. I didn't even see that one. Players who run flashpoints receive many rewards for running them, from XP to credit to items. Free to play are preferred. Who run group flashpoints will be limited to rewards from 10 to the last flashpoint bosses per week. So it's very limited. Now, I mean, like I said, the way I would play this game, truthfully, would be pretty much do the story. And if you like it, do it. Sub for a month, see if you like it, go for it. But, in my opinion, Star Wars: The Old Republic is far from dead. Let me, as I said yesterday, and I was saying this to my chat room on Twitch, when people say this game is dead, these are like Twitch culture viewers who only look at the viewer counts on twitch.tv to determine whether a game is still going strong or not. Right? If like 4 or 5 months ago, people would have told me Final Fantasy 14 is dead because it was only rocking like 4,000 or 5,000 people on Twitch. Now every day it's past 30K because of the big surge of players, right? Same thing with Star Wars, man. If you play and you go to the Imperial Fleet, you'll see a ton, hundreds of people just hanging out, making groups. General chat's very lively. I'm not sure how the PvP scene is. I mean, I was very big with the PvP and the World PvP until Ilum kind of like PowerPoint slideshow next destroyed most of the people that we played with. Oh god, this psycho Dalen, Jesus. But yeah, I mean, check out the game. I pretty much am, I think, done for now streaming Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'm kind of going through like all these MMOs until like New World comes out, and then we're gonna be like in like a New World pretty much bonanza. So we are doing a 5-day marathon. Me and my girlfriend Lulu we're going to be swapping off during the stream, nonstop 5 days. I'll be taking most of the hours. Obviously, I'm looking to average about 15 to 16 hours a day for 5 straight days at launch, playing the game, starting off with a 24-hour stream. And then that's that. But you see, you're watching this video. This video is coming out September 2nd. So on September 3rd, tomorrow, Friday, I will be going back for the first time in years to play Guild Wars 2. Yeah, I know, man. The Door Wars are back. I haven't played it so long, but you know what? I'm just revisiting them all. Man, I might even go crazy and revisit Rift too. But Rift is that's one of those borderline we're heading toward WildStar territory games, and Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, thumbs up. I don't know. I don't do much YouTube anymore. I'm looking to do more, but do whatever other really good YouTubers tell you to do to their videos. Yeah, I don't have really fancy pop-ups and links and stuff, so just, yeah. Okay. For the Empire! Type 4 for the win!